Hi guys, welcome to our first ever Manhattan Riding Club Exercises for Equestrians video. We created this series to help us build on our riding muscles during the week when we're not able to ride. This is just going to be a short series of about 10-minute workout videos. We'll be doing full body, some stretches, lots of good things to come. Today we're going to be working on our lower body, so let's just get into it. So we're going to start with our fire hydrant. We're going to go on our hands and knees. Not a very classy name, but we're going to lift up our leg and back down. Now again, if you want to wear a band or ankle weights, that's going to make this a little bit more difficult. We just really want to think of keeping our hips squared. So what that means is that if you had a beautiful cake sitting right on your back and you lifted your leg, that cake would stay totally stable. We don't want to be rocking our hips at all, then we're not really working the right muscles. And my hands are shoulder width distance apart. I'm really squeezing those tired glute muscles at the top. I'm thinking of my gorgeous chocolate cake that I have resting on my back. We're just going to do 3 more, but we're not going to put our leg down. Last one. Now I'm not going to put my leg down, I'm lifting it up, and we're pushing. So I'm flexing my foot and then pushing the ceiling up. I still have my gorgeous cake right here. And your glutes should feel just so tired at this point. We also did a really fun hunter pace on Sunday. So my muscles are already pretty tired. Okay, we'll just do a couple more. 1, 2, 3. And now we're gonna do some rainbows. So I'm kicking my lion. I'm gonna basically use my leg and make the shape of a rainbow around my back. So I'm touching this corner of the mat, up, oh, and then this corner of the mat. We lost the lion, but it's okay. I'll just go over him. Things happen, but we just have to adapt. Let's do a couple more. I'm getting as high as I can. Nice, and now we can switch on to our other side. I'm going to rescue our friend. There we go. So I'm turning around, so I'm still kind of facing you guys. And I'm going to move on with my right side. So we're starting with those high fire hydrants. I have my cape on my back. My hands are shoulder width distance apart. And we're lifting and down. So this side should be a little bit more difficult because we've already worked our standing side. So our inactive side, which is our leg that's just down, is already tired. When we work tired muscles, that's when we get the fastest kind of muscle repair, we get the quickest results. Remember, we're really squeezing at the top. Do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now we're going straight into those oil riggers. So my foot's flexed and I'm pushing up. And my muscles are already shaking a little bit. And we're remembering to breathe. My cake has not fallen yet. It's still on my back in my imagination. I'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. And into those rainbows. And move up so I don't kick anything this time. I'm going to start on this corner of my mat, up and back. So I'm imagining that my toe is painting a beautiful rainbow. Remember, as we get to the top, we're squeezing our glutes. If you are wearing a band, you probably won't be able to get so high, but it doesn't matter. You're still working. Okay, 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now before we get on, we're just going to do a little bit of a stretch to give ourselves a momentary break. So we're going to go into our downward dog position. I want you to stretch your body out enough that your heels come off the mat. I'm spreading my hands and my feet, our shoulders and hip distance apart. And we're going to kind of pedal our feet to practice pushing our heel down. So this is helping to stretch the ligaments here. And the more flexible those are, the easier it's going to be for us to push our heels down when we're riding. In a lot of our rides with Manhattan Riding Club, we do some nice canter stretches. And oftentimes, if our leg isn't very flexible, or maybe those ligaments aren't too strong, we can lose our stirrup. Now, many riders are perfectly capable of riding without stirrups, but it can shake our confidence. And maybe if our horse does a quick turn, we're not prepared. If these ligaments are strong and flexible, we can really push our heels down, and it's going to make that less likely to happen. Okay, we're going to do the last 2. All right, nice job. Okay, now we are at the last part of our lower body workout for equestrians. We're gonna do some squats of different variations. Squats are what really improve our posting. So if you're a rider that isn't totally comfortable with posting on rhythm, maybe you just can't post so fast if the horse is going quick, or you're working on your diagonals, squats are the thing that mimic the posting rhythm the most. So when we do our squats, we're really working the same kind of muscles. Personally, I don't love squats, so I tend to procrastinate on them, but we gotta do the work if we want the results. We're gonna start with some plie squats. So our toes are kind of pointed diagonal, or we're a little bit further than hip distance apart. And we're gonna be coming down and up. Now just when we ride, we're tucking our tailbone under. My ballet teacher used to tell me to imagine I was plieing right between a wall that's right here. So when I plie, I'm staying between this wall. We don't want to be sticking our butt out or anything like when we do a normal squat. That's not super effective. So we're just going to do about 15 of these. And we're going as low as we can, and we're really squeezing our glutes at the top. You can put your hands on your hips if you'd like. If you want to be a ballerina, you can put your hands out. Whatever works for you. And we've already worked our glutes and our thighs so much, so those are mine are very tired. But we're almost at the home stretch. Okay, we'll do 3 more full ones, and then we're just going to do 10 pulses. 2, 3, and now we're staying down, and we're coming up an inch and down an inch. Now if you feel like your knees are hurting, then let's get out of this. But if not, stay with me. If when you do squats, you do really feel a lot of pressure on your knees, those glute bridges that we did are a really good modification. Okay, 2 more. 1 and 2. Nice. Now we're going to move on to our squats. I'm going to put my band on. If you don't have a band, you can always hold weights, or you can just do the squats. Another great way to make it more difficult is to do squat jumps. I have a foot injury, so I can't do those. I put my hands on my hips, and I'm sitting back on my chair, and up. If you're unfamiliar with squatting, we want to make sure that our knees are always over our toes. We don't want to go further over. And again, we're squeezing at the top. And then we'll do 10 more. 9, 8, and we're breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1, and we're staying at the bottom, and we're gonna just push our knees out. You're just gonna do a couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Guys, we're gonna stand. We're gonna shake it out a little bit before our next one. Okay, now we're gonna hinge our body forward, bend our knees. If you do have a band, we're gonna bring our legs a little bit narrow. So if you have a band, this is gonna be already challenging. If you don't have a band, I encourage you to bend your legs a little bit further. So I'm gonna keep my left foot planted on the ground, and I'm just tapping my right foot out. So all my weight is on my left leg. If you're still working on your balance, you can always feel free to hold something with your left hands. Now I accidentally cheated and came up a little bit, so I had to remind myself to go lower. Two more. 2, and 1, and now I'm gonna switch. So all your weight is just staying right over this stable leg. You should really feel it on that stable glute. Cool, we're just gonna do 5 more, and then we're totally done. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1, and we're done. Okay guys, we did it, and we only had one minor casualty on Lion, but he's fine. That really burned. If you like this video, make sure to let us know. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let us know if there's a move that you really love that we didn't do today. We'd love to incorporate it next time. Check out our Instagram, Manhattan Riding Club. Check out our website. Come join us on a ride. We'll see you soon.